If you're new here or if you are a cross-watcher, welcome. Come on in, grab a seat and join us. My name is Ninja and I'll be your reader. Just so you know, this is an all Gemini channel. This is also a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Okay, so let's get into this and see what is going on in Gemini's energy, spirit. Okay. Let's get some more information here. Okay. Okay. I thought there was another flip card. Okay. I will take it. Wow. Okay. Gemini. Wow. Like, seriously. Okay. It looks like you're dealing with a breakup or somebody that you broke up with. This is somebody who's really angry about this whole situation. Okay? They're mad here. Somebody's angry about this. Okay? Okay, so this is what I'm getting, guys. Somebody's mad about a breakup. They don't want something to change. This is somebody that wants you to keep an open mind about things. They want you to let your guard down, okay? Because you're being very defensive. You might have had to be defensive with other people about this situation as well. Like, you've had to defend your position of why you wanted this breakup. You might have had to leave your home, or this person had to leave their home. Somebody had to leave their home, right? Somebody had to leave, move out. Somebody here is feeling isolated, okay? Put the energy where it belongs, okay? That's what I'm getting. Somebody here is feeling isolated. Somebody here is... They're mad because the other party is not there for them emotionally, right? And they're like blaming that person, like, how dare you not be here for me when I need you the most? Like, you're not here to it's as though that this person's mad about the breakup, right? But they're expecting you to be there to help them through the breakup. That's what I'm getting. Somebody here is expecting the other party to be there to help them through the breakup. And it's like that party's not there. So now that person is getting angry about it. That's, it doesn't make much sense, but that's what I'm getting, I don't think this person understands what the breakup is supposed to be. The breakup is to go your own way, right? But this person's angry about it, and they're mad because the other party's not there. So, yeah. This person is angry too because it seems like the two of you drifted apart, and it seemed to have happened very slowly. Like, the drift between the two of you happened very slowly, and it's like the more slower it was going, it was making another person angry about the situation. I see fingers being pointed. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of finger pointing. Like, hey, it's their fault. Okay, put the energy where it belongs. Right. This could be you pointing the finger at that person, or or both of you. It could actually be both of you pointing the finger at each other. Like, this is all your fault. That kind of thing. But I do see here that somebody here is angry because it's like the other party wasn't willing to do certain things that they were expecting them to do. Okay, like, they were expecting them to do some things, and that other party wasn't willing to do it. They're feeling like the other party... Somebody here is feeling like the other party was too demanding. Okay, and then I'm seeing somebody here who was feeling like the other party was being too self-centered, and had somebody who was being very jealous and selfish, and being a bully. Somebody's feeling like somebody here is being a bully. Somebody here feels like the other party was yeah, That's what it is. Somebody, they're seeing the other party as like, well, you had low self esteem, and I was trying to help you and build you up, and the other person feels like, no. I see one party seeing the other party as like, you were neglecting me. You're still neglecting me now. Okay, I'm seeing huge arguments. And the arguments were about other things like spilt milk, right? Like, just blowing up over spilt milk, or blowing up because the other party didn't put gas in the car, or things like that. And it's because there was an underlying issue that was going on. So instead of dealing with the issue, it was like other things were getting, blown out of proportion, right? That kind of thing. And it seems to be something that's still going on today. Like, nobody's tackling the real issue. Like, the elephant in the room is just sitting there filing their nails and smoking a cigarette. Nobody's acknowledging the elephant in the room. That kind of energy. Huh. The Gemini, you're dealing with somebody that doesn't have a lot of confidence. I'm seeing it being your partner, like, or your ex partner. They don't have a lot of confidence here, but they really do want to come and say something to you. Okay, they want to speak up here, but they can't because they just don't have the confidence to be able to speak up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. They want to talk to you about possibly helping them out. Okay. They need you to help them out. And one of the issues that they're wanting to help them out with has to do with this breakup. Okay, but they're not going to say, I need you to come and help me through this breakup. And I feel like they're going to talk about money issues and things like that, to help them out that way. But really, it's emotional support. They need your energy around them to have that. Yeah, they need your energy. Okay, they need you to be around them. And this person, I see them as being, spiteful because they're not getting their way, because you're being very defensive. You're standing your ground, Gemini, and they feel like, it's you. You're the problem because they want you to be there with them and you're not. Now, they might have breadcrumbed you, or they feel like you are breadcrumbing them, or you're breadcrumbing each other. Right now, I really can't tell whose energy is doing what, to tell you the truth. But I feel like, it could be both. Maybe you're breadcrumbing each other, but I feel like it's your person. Your person feels like you're breadcrumbing them. And they're mad about it because they feel like you're abusing your position in their life. Like you're a brute. Okay, there it is. There it is. They're saying that you're a brute, Gemini. Okay? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I see it now. This person is saying that you're a brute because you're not emotionally supporting them, or you're not emotionally there for them, helping them through this breakup, and they're expecting you to be there. Maybe you have always been there. Maybe you've always been a rock for them to rely on, right? It seems like this person they might be trying to abuse their position in your life, but they're saying that you are abusing your position in their life, okay? Uh to the point where this person, I could see them trying to scam you, or they're trying to extort your attention, okay? You know, by using extortion, like, do this for me and I'll do that for you, or, trying to get you to do certain things for them. And you're still standing there, like, protecting yourself. You're not really allowing this person to get away with this, okay? I feel like you're just being very, I want to say defensive. Yeah, you're just being very defensive. You're holding them off. You're staying behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you realize that that person has some kind of issues. You just don't want to deal with them. Okay, you're standing your ground. You're protecting yourself. You have set boundaries. You know, you have set some boundaries there, and that person is possibly wanting to break those boundaries. You know, they want to break those boundaries because they see them as being something that is holding your boundaries, is keeping you from them, you know, and they don't like it. They're angry about the whole situation. And they're seeing it as being delays, you know, to all delays. They're hoping that they can argue with you. They're hoping that they can have this chance to argue with you. Yeah, they want to argue with you. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. The only reason why this person wants to argue with you is because they're trying to figure out what's going on. Okay? They want to come in and cause conflict with you and try to break this boundary that you have set for yourself because they want to figure out what you're doing. So if they can get you to argue with them, then they can try to pull information out of you. Yes. Get some more information, but be careful because I see this person as like angry because they're feeling left out. They're feeling left out in the cold, Gemini. And this, yeah, you know what? I do see both of you pointing the finger at the other party, right? But this person, they really are. They're pointing the finger at you, but they're claiming that they're angry because they're feeling left out. One, they're feeling left out, and they're feeling like this situation is causing them to be homeless. Like something's going on where this person is like, almost, you know, they're either homeless now or they're on the verge of being homeless. Okay, and they're feeling very rejected and left out in the cold by you. So this is why this person wants to argue with you, because they want to figure out what you have going on. Because for one of you, what I'm hearing or what I'm getting is they're paying you for something. You might be getting finances from them. I don't understand why. Maybe child support, maybe alimony. I'm trying to think what else it could be, but you're getting some kind of finances from them, and this person is like, they want to argue with you because they want to figure out what you got going on financially. Like, what are you working on? You know what I'm saying? They're wanting to get close to you in order to find out what you have going on financially, because you know what? I'm going to tell you. What I'm getting is this person wants to change something. What was that? We have the Hermit in reverse coming out. Huh. I could have sworn, and the High Priestess coming out in reverse. I feel like that's what's being exposed here. Okay, so let me tell you something. Gemini, if you are receiving some kind of finances, this person wants to come close because they want to know what assets you have. Okay? They are under the impression that you have like money saved up somewhere. You have something that they want. Okay? And it's finances. It might be a home. Okay? Because I'm seeing this person and being with the one that is mad. This person is the one that's mad. Yep. That clears that up. This person is mad because they had to leave the house. And they lost something. They lost a home or something here. But this person might be going through some problem at work. Okay? Like, I'm seeing a lot of problems at work. Maybe they got fired. They're being outcasted at work. So this person's finances, something is going on behind the scenes about this person's work. Okay, like they're getting shunned or something. Be careful with this person, because this person, their energy, maybe they have always been narcissistic, okay, but their energy is really going into being, people's energy is fluid. Energy changes, right? You know that, Gemini, right? I mean, we could do a reading today and I could do a reading tomorrow on the same exact person, and it will not be the same reading. Why? Because every day our energy changes, right? So I don't know if this person was a narcissist when you were around them, or they are just, willingly changing their energy to go into becoming a narcissist or having, narcissistic ways here. But this person's energy is that they're coming towards you with a very narcissistic view. Everything is about them. The world revolves around them. This person's angry because they feel like you don't understand them, because you don't want to understand them. And they are, yes, oh, that explains why they were, okay. Okay, I see it now. I think I'm just going to cut that out because, excuse me. I don't want y'all to be listening to me coughing, but I think I'm gonna cut that out. That explains why this person's angry with you, because they are expecting you, like, it's like you're supposed to soothe them. Oh gosh, that is so okay. This person's kind of like expecting you to pamper them. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, pamper them, baby them. You're supposed to be there to comfort them while you're breaking up with them. And they're mad at you. Okay, whoa. No, this person is a narcissist, because that is exactly what a narcissist would do. Like, seriously. That's why they're coming out being spiteful. Ooh. Okay, Gemini. You got somebody that's coming towards you here, okay? And they're blaming you for their delays. Actually, they're blaming you for a lot of things. They're pointing the finger at you. You might be pointing the finger at them too, right? But this person is really blowing. I mean, they're like, okay, like both fingers out. I'm not using the Gun, no. But I'm just saying, like, they're pointing the finger at you. This person wants to extort something out of you. Because I'm seeing extortion. Really heavy, heavy extortion type of energy. This person wants you to do something. They want you to give up something. And it might have something to do about a secret. Oh, a secret. Be careful, because I see this person is coming towards you because they want to isolate you about something that they know about you. Something that they think, okay? Whether it's true or not, I don't know, Gemini. But it's something about a secret that they know about you, or they are trying to. And now this secret might be like something that they're making up in their head. It might not even be a secret. Okay? It might not even be a secret that you really hold, but they're going to try to make it seem to maybe to other people that, oh, they know the secret about you, because I'm seeing like a hidden agenda. So be careful with this hidden agenda. They're going to try to hide their motives here and come toward you about this. And it's like they're going to try to extort you by saying that, like, Gemini, if you don't do this, I'm going to tell people that you did this and you did that, even if it's not true. But they're gonna try to like make it. They're gonna tell you like, oh, really? Well, when people see this, this, and that, they're gonna believe what I tell them because it's like they can make things seem a certain kind of way. If that makes sense? Huh. What's coming out is this person's nastiness is about to pop out. This person has a very nasty side to them, Gemini, and it's getting ready to pop because this person's having problems at work. People at their job don't want them around anymore. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Like something going on at this person's job is causing them to panic. Like they're like, oh my God, I'm losing my job. And they are. They're about to lose their job because it's like they're being outcasted at work. And because they're being outcasted at work, they're looking around and they're like, because either they have to be giving you something or they feel like they invested in something that you have. Or they feel like that you are their investment or something like that. Like the time that y'all were together, you owe them for that time or something like that. And they want to come towards you to extort that back from them or money or property from you to them by saying that there's a secret, that you have a secret that they know. That's what I'm getting. Be careful with this energy. This energy is crazy. And they're coming towards you with this hidden agenda. I feel like this whole thing about, them needing you to soothe this breakup for them. I feel like that's like a cover up or it's a way for them to try to get to your emotional side so they could get around you or to make it seem like it's an excuse. Okay, this person's a grown up. This person is an adult. They know what a breakup is. A breakup is you go your way, I go my way. That's what a breakup is. A breakup is not, oh, we break up, but let me stick around for the next 5 or 10 years helping you through this breakup. You see what I'm saying? It's like this person's a child. They're very immature energy, but they are expecting you to sit there and let them I was about to say something, but they're expecting you to mother them or father them, okay? Like, you're supposed to play a parental role for them. And it kind of goes into that it really goes into that area of where a person, that narcissistic place that a lot of narcissists go into, that childlike place that they go into, you know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Where they act like they act like they're the victim. when really we're in reality they're the aggressor, and then they want to act like a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, very childish energy. Be careful with this person, okay? Because this person's not a child. This person's an adult. This person is a full-grown adult here, acting this way. And this is like in the middle of something, so... Oh, jeez. Oh. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, Gemini. And this is like, you're in the middle of something here with this person. This person's in the middle of planning something out. You know what I'm saying? Because be careful. I'm seeing 555 on the table. This is there's a change here. There's a change going on here. Like this person's going to change things up. And then look, I'm getting this card. I'm getting 5 of coins and the Five of Presents at the same time. It's like this person wants to share. They want to share their misery with you, but not in a way like they want to tell you about their misery. Like, oh, I'm, like, hey, I'm having bad luck. I'm going to this, like a normal person. No, they want to share their bad luck with you. Like, in other words, if life is not going so great for them, life is not going to go great for you either. Okay? Like tough crap, this is the way it is. Like, you're not, if they don't got things going good for them, you can't have things going good for you. If they are suffering financially, you're going to suffer financially. So be careful, because I see this person's boat, like it's like their boat is sinking and they're wanting to grab somebody to go under with them, and it's you. I hope I'm making sense, but that's what I'm getting. This person is like wanting to bring somebody down with them, and it's you. For one of you, this is actually an ex of yours that's coming around. Now, for another one of you, be careful, because this could be somebody that you're working with. Maybe y'all had a romantic situation, but you don't have to. Okay? You don't have to. Maybe this is just somebody that wants to pull you down with them because they're losing it. Like, they're not having the success at work that they were expecting, and you're dealing with a covert narcissist. Somebody who can play mind games, like, ooh, be very manipulative with, when it comes to manipulation, these people are the king, right? But apparently somebody at work doesn't like them because things ain't going so great at work. Somebody at work knows something. Maybe you released some kind of information about them, or they think that you did. Okay, because you might work around this person, Gemini. Maybe there's no connection between the two of you, but this person is like blaming you. Oh, you know what? There was one time my daughter worked at Walmart. And before what she would do is she would go to work early sometimes. And she would sleep in the parking lot. Take a nap before she had to go in. And then there were some times when she would get off of work. And then they would expect her to come back and be back at work within 6 hours. Right? So like she'd get off at 1 and have to come back by, like 7 or something like that. Like 6 hours later, she was expected to be back. And she decided, you know what, by the time I drive home and, just the driving back and forth. And by the time she got unwinded or had to get redressed and do all that, she was only going to go home and get like maybe 2 hours of sleep and come back. And that was it. By the time she did everything else. So there was no reason to go anywhere. So she would just go ahead and sleep in the parking lot, right? And the old security guard that worked there, he knew, a lot of workers were doing it because there was like no point to go home because they were like giving them really crazy hours. For some reason, the management there would not let them have like say if they work second shift, they weren't allowing them to just work second shift. Basically, they were trying to like make them work, morning shift, night shift, mid shift or whatever it was called, right? And they were like throwing them around like, okay, well, be back in 6 hours or be back in 8 hours. And it was like, so she wasn't the only one doing this, okay? The point about this is she wasn't the only one doing it. A lot of other people that worked there were doing it too because there was just no point in driving home just to come right back. There was just no point in wasting the gas to go home. They could just sleep in the parking lot. So she was asleep in the front of Walmart, and apparently somebody else, another girl, went behind Walmart and was parked in the back, another coworker. And that one night, I'm just going to tell y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all as quickly as possible. That one night, a new security guard, he was a fill-in, right? He was a temporary one that was supposed to just fill in while this security guard, I believe his name was Frank, while he was on vacation. So they sent this one guy there. Oh my goodness. He banged on her door and told her she can't sleep there. She was like, "Well, I work here. I have to go to work." He was like, "No, you can't stay here. You need to go home." And she was like, if I go home, I'm just gonna have to drive right back. My shift is like in an hour." And he was like, "Yeah, but you can't stay here." And she was like, "Where am I supposed to go?" What, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make no sense, right? But he's like, "Well, you can't stay here." And he was arguing with her. He took her ID. Apparently his brother was a cop, so he calls his brother on the phone and says, "Hey, there's this girl sleeping in my parking lot, and this is her name." So she heard the police officer on the phone checking her out. And then he tells his brother, "Okay, well, I can't find anything on her." And so apparently he left her alone, right? Because she was like, "I'm going to be going into work," you know. But after arguing with him, she just went on and went inside and went and sat inside in the break room away from him. And apparently he went behind the building and there was another girl asleep back there. When he went back there, he told her the same thing. Well, she apparently, it all came out later on. She actually called her mom and told her mom what that security guard did, because that's actually illegal what he did. And the mom, well, she got mad. My daughter didn't call me. She didn't tell me anything. I didn't know any of this had happened until after the fact. And I'll explain it to you later. As in another reading, the whole story later. But anyways, her mother found out, and her mother called right away. Called the security office, threw a big stink, made a complaint about it. Because why was he harassing her, and why was he having his brother do a background check on her? That's illegal. You can't just do that. You know what I mean? So anyways, her mom ended up suing them, the company, right? I didn't know about all this. This is when my daughter was living in Washington and I was living in Texas, so I didn't know all this was going on. Anyhow, yeah. So that guy, he was being very. The point is he was being very like stepping over his authority there. What was the reason? There was a reason why I was telling you this. This person that you're dealing with, he or she has done something very similar where they have overstepped something. Okay? The thing about that story I was telling you about is that the other girl, her mother is the one that made the complaint, right? Well, he apparently wrote down my daughter's address and he got fired for that because that's illegal. And he ended up writing my daughter a letter to her house telling her that thanks a lot that she got him fired and all he was doing his job and he was just trying to be a good security guard. And because of her, blaming it on my daughter, because of her, his daughter's going to be going hungry for Christmas and she wasn't going to get no Christmas gifts. And it was all my daughter's fault. And he was, he just like, he sent her this like 3-page letter, she told me, and going on and on about how his daughter's going to suffer without food. She's going to go hungry and it's all because of her fault. And she didn't even do anything. She didn't even know that the company was getting sued. She didn't know any of that. She didn't know that somebody had called the company and complained. She didn't know any of that until she went to work and then found out that he had done it to other employees, and one of them was the same night that he did that to her, and then figured out the whole story. The point is he was blaming my daughter for that. After that, a lot of strange things started happening to my daughter, like things breaking on her car, just somebody messing with her vehicle, somebody trying to get into the building, trying to get into her apartment, and like all this series of crazy things started happening. And it was because this one guy was blaming her when she didn't even have anything to do with any of it. You know, she just went on and went inside the break room and put her head down over there because he just was refusing to let her just take a nap in the parking lot. Anyhow, this person that you're dealing with, Gemini, is like that person. Like, what is happening at work has nothing to do with you, but for some reason this person believes that it does. Okay? And for some reason this person is going to come towards you, okay? This person is like coming at you with their fingers pointing at you. That's the thing. I'm seeing a very huge sign of a change here. Okay? There's a change. There's something going to be changing here. There's something I feel like this is for you, a personal growth of some kind. And this person is seeing that personal growth that you're going through. You might be making more money. You might be driving a better vehicle. Maybe you're dressing better. Whatever this is, you're doing something that's different. There's a change going on with you. Maybe you changed your hair color. Maybe you got a hairstyle, got your hair cut done. You've done something. Maybe you went and got your nails done. You've done something different that is making you stand out more, making you appear as though you have more money or more resources or something like that. Okay? And this person is looking at it and they're taking it as proof. Yeah, as proof that you had something to do with them being shunned at work or something like that. Like, they're taking it as proof that you took something from them. Okay? Be careful, because I see this person coming toward you and trying to extort something out of you. And it's crazy. By like saying that they have secrets on you, or they're going to tell people that they have secrets on you. Like making up things and just saying that, it's true or something like that. Very vicious energy. So I would be careful with this person. For one of you, maybe you were actually with this person at one time. This is an ex. And for another one of you, this is just a coworker who is crazy, and they broke up with their spouse, and they're, had to leave their home, and they're going through all these, chain of reaction things going on in their life because of something that they've done, right? But they're blaming you, like that security guard. My daughter had nothing to do with it, but yet he's sending her crazy letters like that, blaming her. And then not even a couple of days later, she's like finding her vehicle open for no reason. Her car started breaking down. For some crazy reason, her door was open to her car when she knows, she locked it, just one thing after another. And I let her know that cop was doing that to you. He was sending somebody to you or doing it himself. I don't know, but he was the one that was doing it. And then she said like the next day, first it was her car. And then the day after, some guy was trying to break into the building. And he was telling the girl that was answering the door that he knew my daughter. And the girl asked my daughter, "Do you know this man?" And my daughter was like, "No, I don't know who he is." And he walked away because he wasn't expecting her to do that. To be like, "Oh, do you know who this man is?" He was expecting the young girl to just let him in the building. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to buzz yourself in, into the building. Anyhow, yeah, that the cop was targeting my daughter. This person is targeting you, so be careful, because I see them as like I said, with two fingers. It's Gemini. Gemini's a problem here, right? And it's because you're going through some kind of growth. You're having some kind of change going on. You have some kind of good luck going on here. Okay? You're showing that you have good luck on your side, while this person has the opposite. This person is going through bad luck. And it's like they feel like you're taking their good luck away from them. Your blessing is denying it. It's like you're getting some kind of blessing. Or, this person believes you are. So they feel like it's, that you're getting it, so it's being taken away from them. It's that kind of thinking. Like you're the reason why something's being taken away from them. And then for another one of you, this person might be paying you child support or something. This person wants to stop paying child support, but they need to get some information about you. Okay? I'm seeing this person is digging information, going through paperwork, going through records, going through, like opening boxes and going through papers, that kind of thing. Like this person is like searching high and low, like how they could get out of this, okay? Yeah. So there's a couple of you that's going through this craziness right now. Spirit, is there anything else here Gemini needs to know? Okay, Gemini, I think I'm going to leave this reading here. Spirit is saying to protect yourself. You're protected, okay? Don't worry, you are protected. But you need to help along with that as well. I do see a positive change here for you. You are being blessed, basically. There's a blessing here that's either